What's a man gotta do to get that kind of attention from you?
It's hard to say exactly, but you seem to be doing fine.
Well, great. Though truth is, it ain't me that wants you.
Oh?
No, Miss Jacqueline Natla does, from Natla Technologies. You know, creator of all things bright and beautiful.
Seal it, Larson.
Ma'am.
Feast your eyes on this, Laura. How does that make your wallet rumble?
I'm sorry. I only play for sport.
Then you'll like a big park. Peru, vast mountain ranges to cover, sheer walls of ice, rocky crags, savage winds, and there's this little trinket, an age-old artifact of mystical powers buried in the unfound tomb of Qualopec. That's my interest. You could leave tomorrow. Are you busy tomorrow?
What's up, everyone? It's me, Bobby G, and I come to you today with something that I am very excited for. And nostalgia has very rose-colored goggles, I'll admit, but I have taken a good amount of time, I'm so excited I can't even speak. A good amount of time to finally be able to play and record the original Tomb Raider. And I have not played this game in easily 15 years. Easily. It may as well be a blind playthrough, and the demo keeps triggering. Sorry about that. You've probably seen the intro to this story. It's cliche by now, but we all know that Lara Croft is this adventurer that's always looking for something exciting to do, and it's usually death-defying and crazy. And, well, here's what apparently started it all. I don't know if she existed before this video game, but here we are. And in the intro we saw that seemingly some crazy corporate figure is offering a lot of money for Lara to go to Peru and discover some artifact. And it's like Indiana Jones-esque, but even crazier if you ask me, because she doesn't even have to do it. She's not an archaeologist. She's just someone that loves this for the sense of adventure. And, well, we all know everything about Tomb Raider and everything about Lara Croft. I am so excited to finally play this. It may as well be a blind playthrough. Here we go, folks. I hope the quality of this video will be at least satisfactory, but it took a lot of effort to even get to this point, and the darn demo keeps triggering, so darn it, folks. Here we go. A new game of Tomb Raider. I am very excited. As we can see, the PlayStation 1 era graphics are abysmal. But here we are, Ms. Lara Croft, and what seems to be probably a Sherpa of some kind. I don't know if that's a term only used for people in Nepal or what, but a guide is seemingly taking us to the tomb where this artifact is that we're supposed to uncover. And we're nothing short of insane for even coming to this place in the first place, and nothing short of insane to be taking on this challenge. I think money is actually the second motivator. I think the sense of adventure is actually the primary motivator for this character. And oh dear, this guy, well, he didn't last long. Are we gonna save him, Lara? Oh dear. Apparently so. And right away, if this was me, I would have already broken both legs and used up all my bullets, and oh, looks like the guide didn't make it after all, folks. Well, what can you do? That's the name of the game when you're doing stuff this dangerous, and oh, what a surprise. I've gotten locked in it already. And holy cow, ladies and gentlemen, I am so amazed to even be playing this game. We can see that the wolf tracks are already there. I just can't even believe I'm playing this. This is nostalgia hitting me like a ton of bricks. And well, we have to go and figure something out here. I don't know. Well, obviously the first thing that I notice is it looks like there's going to be some arrows. So I'm just going to run for it. Oh, I'm getting hurt. Not too bad. That's a pretty lousy trap, actually. I get hit by 2 arrows and it doesn't even really hurt. Well, alright, as we all know. Oh. Well, maybe we don't know. Well, the camera obviously took us to this area here. Let's just check out this room. Maybe there's nothing in it. Bit of a dead end. Now, the thing about this game, folks, is that there's always a large portion of... Well, look at this here. A large portion of things to solve that are puzzles and basically, I don't even know if puzzle's the right word, but they're almost like level puzzles. You have to jump and act and do the certain right things at the right time to make it to new areas. And one of the things I remember is that in the level there was always some sort of secret area, and you had to try to, well, you didn't have to, but you had to try to discover them if you kind of wanted to have a little bit of sense of your own adventure. And, you know, already here looks to be potentially one of those areas. Like I said, it's been so long that this may as well be a blind playthrough. So I don't even know what's here. I don't know if we run out of ammo or what, or if we need it, or... Geez, folks, I'm so excited I can barely even speak and make any sense. So let's just see if we can see what's on this ledge here. So far, so good. And boy, oh boy, what could it be? Oh, a health pack. Okay, well, I don't think we... Can we pick it up? Maybe action button? Let's see here. What is it going to do for us? Now, is that in our inventory? It is. Okay, awesome. So we already gotten a small med pack. So there it is. We picked up our the very first small med pack, and we got hit a little bit by those arrows, but I don't think it was certainly enough to... Well, maybe we even healed up. I'm not even sure what happened there. It looks like I have full health, but nonetheless, we have a small med pack. Here's our pistols and a compass. So, alright. Well, we certainly got the first amount of order of business taken care of, and... Uh-oh. Okay, well, lesson learned, not to jump too far, apparently, because a little bit of health got taken away there. Well, now that we've satisfied that curiosity, the next obvious thing is to go where the camera basically told us to go. And I just want to actually check one more thing here. Oops. Because I have a faint memory of being able to push blocks, and I wonder, this almost looks like, if I learned anything from Wolfenstein back in the day, this actually kind of looks like a block that you'd end up pushing or pulling, but no, I guess not. They're not going to throw too much at you, the very first series of rooms here, I suppose. And alright, folks, let's go where the camera basically wanted us to go. And this is also looking like where the wolves came from. And I'm a little scared, to be honest. Oh, looks like some bats. And it's nice they actually auto-aim the pistols pretty much for you when there's something to shoot, which is certainly not so much the way things go these days. But I have to keep in mind, I believe this game was made in 1996, and I'm not going to tell you how old I was exactly in 1996. Let's just say I was 19 years younger than I am right now. So, thinking back to 19 years ago, taking all things into consideration, this game looks pretty neat. I mean, it looks great. And alright, well, I have no real idea where we're even headed here. We're just continually going down further into the cave system here. And I don't know how much I should be keeping my eye out for things to pick up or what, but let's see. Now we also got a little bit of a camera system here, and well, it's quite clear there's a lot of moss or something growing, so there's probably some kind of water here. Is that right? It looked like water. Oh no. It's just straight up a secret entrance of sorts. Well, this doesn't look too crazy. It looks like I just need to pull this handle and open sesame, and looks like more bats. You know, so far so good here with any kind of oops. So far so good with any kind of things that are gonna hurt us. And there's our fallen bat brethren on the ground there. Looks like something from EverQuest. And, well, this looks like something from King Kong. Obviously, some sort of a wooden barrier that means they don't want us to go that way, so... Well, so far, ladies and gentlemen, this is all quite straightforward. So, let's just keep the party going. And, I tell you what, if I was crawling around a cave like this, I'm not so sure I'm actually claustrophobic, but I darn well would be in a situation like this. And, oh boy, goodness gracious. My gun is pointing... What is that, a wolf down there? It is. Alright. Well, imagine coming across a bridge like this in a cave. Like, that makes no sense. Actually, you know what makes even less sense than that? As this wolf runs around, tries not to get hit. What makes even less sense is the fact that there's wolves inside of absolutely sealed up tombs, or whatever the heck this place is. And, well, we can certainly see that we're on a bit of a ledge here. So I'm thinking what we're going to have to do is jump across here and try to grab on and hope that the wolf doesn't get us while we do it. And let's just go for it, folks. Oh my gosh. And I guess that was a wolf, but that actually just scared the crap out of me. It sounded like it came from behind me, but I'm guessing it came from that guy running around down there. And, well, I shot him twice. He shouldn't be bleeding out, but I'm sure he's not. So anyway, just walk on up to the ledge here and take a jump back. And here we go. And we made it. Ooh, that was a close one, I felt. Probably wasn't near as close as it felt to me. And let's see if we can't put this wolf out of his misery. There we go. I'm getting sick of him anyway, ladies and gentlemen. So, alright. Well, I keep hearing that noise, so obviously there's more than one wolf, and there he is. So why don't we just walk onto this bridge and take care of our little wolf problem here. Because if we don't take care of it now... Come on. If we don't take care of it now, it'll only bite us later. So alright, there's that. I'm kind of curious. Oh gosh. I was kind of curious what's on the other side of this bridge, and I thought I was going to fall down there. I think the answer so far is not much. There's not much on this bridge. So let's check out the obvious path. Let's check out the obvious path first, ladies and gentlemen. And well, I'm going to cross this extra bridge here. So far, I don't feel the need to go down there. Now, I don't know if we'll end up having to go down there or not. And I don't know if there's any items down there I'll be missing if I don't go down there. Well, you know what? Who am I to not be adventurous? And wow, that's a little creepy. That is a little creepy, if I must say so myself, folks. Well, it's quite clear that we're able to make it back up here. And that's what I was initially afraid of, that we wouldn't be able to make it back up, and we'd have to, well, I don't know, start over, something. So why don't we just check out all of these little nooks and crannies, and, you know, I'm well aware that this might not be the most interesting thing to watch, me walk around these caves, but I just have to play this game and record it on the off chance, the very off chance someone will enjoy me watching me play, because there's so much nostalgia. I mean, there's probably, most of the people playing video games these days probably weren't even capable of playing in 1996. So I bet there's a lot of people, to be quite frank, that have not played this game based on the sheer age of it. And geez, if you think back to all the video games that are ever produced over the last 30, 40 years, I'm sure a lot of people are in that boat. Even me. I mean, I'm not ancient. There's plenty of games I have not played. And to be honest, I used to play this game at a friend's house. I never even owned a PlayStation 1. So I might have played the first 2-3 levels of this game. And after that, you know, then you don't go to your friend's house for another 6 months, and by the next time you see him, you forget what you even did, and you end up, oh gosh, well that certainly could have worked out worse. Oh my god. Well, it certainly isn't over. Oh my god. Well, this was about the dumbest thing I've ever done, folks. Okay. Well, one might wonder why there's a bear. One might wonder why there's a bear in a pit in the middle of nowhere. And I'm back, ladies and gentlemen, and you just saw me foolishly fall down here, and there was a gigantic bear that, for some reason, was still alive, I don't know, thousands of years since someone put him there. I'm not sure, but one thing's clear between the wolf room and that little faux pas. There is certainly a lot of places you do not want to fall down into. And this is one of them. Goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not sure if we're going to be able to kill him or if we just try to run past him. Really not sure. And even if we would have been able to beat him when we fell down there, I'm not sure if can we get out of here in any reasonable fashion? Really not sure. I'm really not sure. But one thing I'm gonna do is save the game. I just had to run back from the beginning because I wasn't sure. I'm used to games basically being a checkpoint, like in saving checkpoints for you. Well, I better get with 1996 here, ladies and gentlemen, and get with the program. So, alright, I don't see how we're going to kill that bear from up here, so I think we're just not going to try. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to jump across and hope we don't fall. And, alright, that wasn't so bad. But can we get this bear from up here? We can, at least a little bit. I wouldn't mind killing that bear and seeing if there's anything down there worth getting. I wouldn't mind it at all. Is there anything down there worth getting? But this bear is probably going to take a lot to kill, quite frankly. So I don't know if it's exactly worth it or not. Was he dead? Well, okay. Let's hope there's only one bear. Let's see. I'm gonna try, take my chances. And there is our friend, the dead bear. And, well, I'm glad I had a little bit of curiosity there, because it looks quite obvious that there is an entire extra room here. Or something, some passageway. And maybe it'll just take us back to where we started, but... Okay. Alright, well see, this is already somewhat worth it. We found another med pack. I am certainly not going to be upset at that. We need all the help we can get. And, oh my goodness gracious. Here we are, back with the wolves that we just took care of. And that is one of the things that I really enjoy about this game. Is, had we not tried that, we would have never known that those two things connected. We would have never known that there's some poor, lonely developer that put that together. Some level designer that put that together. And it's those small things like that, folks, that just bring the kid out in me again. Not to be too cheesy, but, you know, the age I am now, maybe that's not the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me. And surely it's not. But man, when I was a kid, figuring something out like that, you felt like you were figuring out the world. And maybe I won't feel that same sense of magic playing a 19-year-old game. And here we are with yet another small med pack. I will take that gladly. You know, I might not be able to recreate that magic, and magic is, you know, it's not something that can be recreated. But I feel as if I'm gonna just at least pay respect to this great game by playing it for all of you and playing it for me. Alright, we're certainly making our thorough way through level 1 here, ladies and gentlemen. Let us continue, shall we? Let us continue, shall we? And boy, this is... Uh-oh, another wolf. 2 wolves. 2 wolves. Got a little hurt. Not too bad, though. Not too bad at all, to be honest. And before I do anything else, I'm going to save the game. Save game. And I could tell you, I could do with more wolves. Those were not hard at all to take care of. And you certainly can't say that about everything. A lot of things are, well, like that bear. Just because we landed next to that bear, that was the end of us. The only reason we were able to defeat the bear is because we cheated, so to speak, and shot him from up on where he couldn't get us. And boy, we're doing pretty good with the small med packs, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing pretty good. I'm not sure what all is going on here, except for the fact that that looks like another secret area. So let's try to make our way up there, shall we? Lots of ramps, lots of doodads going on here. I'm not sure of all the details. There's obviously a lever here, but I think let's check out... Let's just check out... Oh boy. Let's check out this secret room if we can get our hands on it. Oh. Well. We certainly don't need to do all that over again, since it's quite easy to grab on from the floor. And I'm guessing that's what will open once we pull that lever. But I'm interested in this little part here. Look at this. Imagine rolling up on something like this. Holy Toledo. And I'm guessing there's not much to do here, but marvel. And marvel I shall for just a moment. Look at this. Imagine the people that would have had to have been in here thousands of years ago to even make this a reality. Unbelievable. And I know this is just a level in a game, but I'm thinking, what if it were real? What if it were real? And there we have our very first large med pack. And, you know, if things go well for us, we won't be needing too many med packs, but never say never, ladies and gentlemen. Never say never. And here we go. We're going to jump on up, and this time we're going to pull the lever. Going to pull the lever, which will presumably open up that door there on our left. Let's see here. And the camera conveniently shows us that that is indeed what has happened. So let's do what we just did a moment ago, except not fall. Let's get fancy, a little backflip. Oh, it's on a timer. Well, I should have expected that, I suppose. That's what I get for dilly-dallying, folks. That's what I get for dilly-dallying. And as y'all well may know, this came out for PlayStation 1. So when I played this it was actually probably longer than 15 years ago. But when I did play it, I had a PlayStation controller, of course, and I'm not doing a very good job here. Of course I had a PlayStation controller, but now I'm using a keyboard. And I am not quite used to the keys I have made for myself just yet. I'm sure that it will come with time. But I'm going to need a little practice here and there. Okay, we made it, and with plenty of time this time. Through the gigantic revolving doors, only to be afraid of what might come next. Now you gotta oh god, get back. Now how was I even supposed to see that? Not sure if I was. I wanted to take a look up here, but it's snow. Just run for the hills. No time to dilly-dally when there's arrows flying across. And oh dear. I'm getting chipped away, folks. My health is getting chipped away. And if I remember anything, it's that these panels here are going to crumble as soon as I step on them. But let's just make sure we are pretty much ready to have that happen. And we are. And if I also remember anything from so long ago, is that you have to look before you jump, because sometimes there's spikes or a long fall, and it looks like we might want to trigger this plate here and then fall down. Let's see. Because it almost looked as if there was... Oh, okay. There's a place to jump down on both of them. Whew, so much action, folks. I'm not so sure I'm doing the best job at describing what's happening and what's going on. But it seems as if we've opened up yet another gigantic room with one large med pack over there. Well, no need to keep looking when we could just run and start the gathering ourselves. we can just go and do it ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see, that's a very strange piece of geometry. But it's quite clear that we have to jump across. So let's get ready to do that. Easy peasy. And I want to take another look down here. There's some doors on the very other side there, it looks like. And there's... Is this the other side of the bamboo cage? If you can see, the bottom right corner is that bamboo gate. So that very well may be the other side of where we weren't able to go before. And if that is the case, oh dear, hit the right buttons, come on. Oh my goodness. These wolves are doing their darndest to take me out, ladies and gentlemen. Doing their darndest. And I think that's about all we can do for here before we go down this hallway here. Alright. Well, I bet this will open those doors we saw. And indeed that is the case. Indeed that is the case, folks. So let's, assuming it's on a timer again, let's do our darndest to get down here in a timely fashion. Gonna go... Alright. No harm, no foul. And I'm assuming that is the other side of the gate. I would go check, except I don't want the timer to run out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Good stuff. We got 2 out of 3 secrets. And it took us, well, longer than it should have. Got 6 pickups, 13 kills, and... Oh, well now I'm going to be bothered by that one secret we didn't find, folks. I'm going to be bothered by that secret we didn't find. But, wow. So, thank you if you have watched this video. Thank you for sticking through my nostalgic trip. I'm having a blast here so far. I never dreamed I'd be able to play this and record it and share it with you guys. I've been having such a difficulty setting this up. It's finally extremely rewarding to have it come to life. And if I find that third secret, folks, I'm going to append it onto the end of this video. But I appreciate you watching. Let me know if you want me to keep playing this game. I'm probably going to anyway, but I would just like to know if there's anyone else that is getting a little bit of a nostalgia trip from me playing and commenting through Tomb Raider 1, Level 1. Thanks for joining me, folks. This has been Bobby G. We'll see you next time. What's up, everyone? Bobby G back for something I couldn't quite let go. I found the third and final secret of the level, and I just wanted to come back and show you guys. Now here's the corridor. That's basically the first corridor you come through, and 3 bats spawn straight ahead, and you kill those bats, and I just did. So that's where we are. And if we came over here, I even did it in my initial playthrough, is I came over here and kind of explored a little bit, and I didn't see anything. Well, that's because if you look right up there, this rock that's straight ahead blocks my view of what happens to be the next secret area. Now, if you come over to this ledge and get it just right, you will be able to... Let's try it here. Now, I know it's possible because I did it before. Just get it just perfect and jump up. There we go. And jump up onto this ledge. There's a bat that spawns. And you heard, I made the mistake of playing without the music during my initial playthrough. So when I found the secrets, I didn't know it. Because if you noticed before, that little mysterious little jingle signifies whether or not you've found a secret. And this indeed was the third missing secret, because just a moment ago I ran through the rest of the level after finding what I believe to be all 3 secrets, And at the ending screen, it said 3 out of 3. So I just wanted to be complete on level 1. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do this for every level, because I'm sure some of the secrets are going to get much harder. But at least, hey, so far we're 100% finding all the secrets. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.